7 o'clock.
Today's news.
CBS News on the Hour. Sponsored by Seal. I'm Christopher Cruz. An American from Missouri has been found in Syria. Travis Timmerman was released from a prison after 7 months by Islamist rebels. Secretary of State Antony Blinken were working to bring him out of Syria. CBS's Elizabeth Palmer has spoken to Timmerman.
We found the house about 15 miles south of Damascus, and there was Travis Timmerman in Urbana, Missouri.
I was only let out 3 times a day to go to the bathroom, so that was quite the hardship.
You had food and water?
I did.
Secretary Blinken said he had no update on the American journalist Austin Tice, who was abducted in Syria in 2012, but he said the U.S. continues to look for Tice. CBS News has learned that the Turkish government is facilitating U.S. communication with the Syrian rebels. American officials aren't allowed to speak directly to the rebel group because it's a designated terror group, and its leader is a designated terrorist under American law. A deal to end the fighting in Gaza and bring the hostages home could be near, says National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan.
We're now looking to close a hostage release deal and a ceasefire, which would stop the war and reunite hostages with their families.
Sullivan says Israel and Hamas have indicated they support the proposed ceasefire deal. As his time in the White House winds down, Joe Biden is exercising the mighty presidential power of pardons and commutations. CBS's Jared Hill says Biden has now commuted the sentences of 1,500 people.
The announcement represents the largest single-day act of clemency in modern history. On the list, people who were released from prison and placed on home confinement during the COVID-19 pandemic. Biden is also pardoning 39 Americans convicted of non-violent crimes.
President-elect Donald Trump has been named Time Magazine's Person of the Year. He spoke at the New York Stock Exchange before ringing the bell to mark the start of today's trading.
I have to say, Time Magazine getting this honor for the second time. I think I like it better this time, actually.
The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau has put a cap of $5 on overdraft fees that big banks can charge starting next October. CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger says the CFPB will allow the big banks to charge more than $5 if they can prove the higher fee is necessary to cover their actual collection costs.
The new CFPB rule is seen as part of the Biden administration's campaign to reduce junk fees for consumers. And for those households that pay these overdraft fees, it could save about $220 a year.
Less than 2 hours before the close on Wall Street, the Dow, S&P 500, and NASDAQ all off about 1/3%. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dashcam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 54 degrees in San Jose, California.